Thursday today. Cream's being mixed for the pavlova, and it's just chaos. I'm prepping some veg. There's lots more to come, and we're just waiting on 2 chairs. So there's 8 of us today. And yeah, I think we're almost there. Just waiting for the 2 chairs to go there. I'm at the end so that I can get in and out. And the conservatory furniture has had to come into the kitchen area. So it's all go. All go. The chicken's done. The lamb is cooking away in the oven. There's a rubbish bag to go out. This is real life. And look at the mess everything's making at the bottom of my oven. Where are we? Yeah, it's wrapped up in that. Potatoes are ready to go. Got broccoli and green beans. And yeah, just waiting for this to stiffen up the pavlova. Pavlova is done. I think because the base was prepped like 2 days ago, it's really cracked. So it's going to be quite difficult to cut into that. But it's not bad, is it? Good morning. It is Thursday today. It is Thursday I don't know what the date is. Is it the 24th? I think it could be the 24th. Oh, I'm doing a balancing act again. I'm just outside work. It's very early. It's about 7:45, and I've had to get out the shower with my wet hair again. And yeah, I just want a really early start today because I've got a big job to do and I've been putting it off for a long time. So Evelyn, sorry about the fun. Evelyn is currently in the very tiny bedroom in the house because when she moved to go to university, I moved myself into the big bedroom and I had my craft room in there. But for the past 6 or 7 months, she's been cooped up in this small bedroom because she come back home. And she was happy with that. She wanted to be in there. She said it'll be cozy, but now it's obviously she's outgrowing it. So she needs to be back in the big bedroom, which I'm happy about actually, because it probably sounds really silly, but since I've been in that big bedroom, I've not really wanted to go up and do much sewing. It's almost too big that it's not cozy and it doesn't have as much light as the smaller bedroom had when I was in it. So I'm quite glad about that. But I've been putting it off and putting it off because there's a big cast iron bed to sort of unscrew to be able to move it, and I will be leaving behind my bunny wallpaper and my new carpet. But yeah, and I'm going to have to sell some furniture because there's no way it's all going to get back in the small room. So I'll take you along for little bits of it. I want to be able to decorate the small bedroom again with a feature wall of some wallpaper of some description, probably not bunnies again. So I'm on the lookout for something for that, but I'll have to do that after I've moved everything in, which is a bit of a pain, but I'll find a way somehow. yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. So I need to go home and find all the tools to get started with that. There's going to be a lot of lifting and shifting about, so I'm going to just take my time. She's got a couple of days off and she's away for a couple of days, which is good because I can take my time. It means I can dismantle the bed and I don't have to get it all put up again in one day. Noisy dustbin lorry's just gone past. So yeah, so that's what I'm up to today. And I feel good about it today because I woke up and thought, yeah, I've got the energy to do that today. I don't know quite how I'm going to feel after I finish work, but like I say, only needs to be a couple of hours a day, doesn't it? So yeah, that's me. Thank you all once again for your wonderful comments on my last vlog. I'm sorry if it was a bit sad and unhappy, and like I say, I did contemplate it for a long time, but I'm just trying to keep things normal here and carry on as I would, and just getting by each day with a smile on my face and finding the good in each day, because that's all you can do at the moment. So that's where I'm at. So yeah, I'm gonna get off into work and I will pick up the camera a bit later. Lots of love. Bilbo, sorry, got froggy throat this morning. Bilbo has been to the vets because he's got a bit of a tummy infection, so he's got some digestive function medicine to take, and he's got a special diet for a couple of days, so fingers crossed he starts to feel better. And the river food box has just arrived. Some yummy salad. I'm really into salad at the moment. Can't get enough of it. Some tomatoes, some kiwi fruits, lots of bananas, which is good for Mr. B, because he likes I can't have bananas. Since I had my gallbladder out years ago, I can't seem to tolerate bananas. They give me a really sore, crampy tummy. But he will usually for some smoothies. Big bag of potatoes is handy because I need to do a cottage pie. I got some, can't remember what they're called. You know what they are. I use them all the time in my roasted veg. I've got a big cauliflower, which is good for maybe some cauliflower cheese on Sunday, some oranges, and lots of carrots. So I've already got lots of carrots in the fridge, so I'm going to have to find a good carrot soup recipe, I think. It doesn't matter what time of the year, I will always have soup. So yeah, I need to put that away. Riverford are very good because you just leave your box out and they will collect it the following week. And yeah, there we have it. So I always love a Riverford box day. So I'm going to put that away, and I think we're going out for the day to a model shop that Mr. B wants to visit. So maybe some lunch on the way back. Yeah, I'm absolutely shattered because I moved all that furniture yesterday. So every single bone in my body is aching today, but it's done. And I didn't pick up the camera because I just could not bear to show you the mess. I will perhaps show you a bit later when I've got around to sorting it out a bit better. I need to find some wallpaper and I need to get some gloss for their skirting boards because it all just needs a really good touch up in that small bedroom now. And yeah, I'm happy. I'll be happy in there. I just know how lucky I am to have a space to do any sewing anyway. So yeah, I'm going to get on, and once I'm settled in there, I'm going to start making some bags because I'd like to slowly start sort of trying to do something from home and making a little bit of pocket money, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to continue doing my cleaning job, because yeah, it's quite exhausting. It's quite a hard job. And I find that when I've done my 2 hours there in the morning, I've used all my energy for the day, and I don't want to come home and do anything. So I'm struggling a little bit with that at the moment. So I'd like to sort of try and start doing. What time was that? Must be 10. Try and start doing a little bit of things from home. So yeah, my Etsy shop or my Ko-fi shop, I haven't decided yet. I was going to do this ages ago and then I didn't, but yeah, I really enjoy doing it. I really enjoy sewing, so it's something I really like to get into a bit more. So look out for that in the coming months. Yeah, I'm lucky. I don't really need to sort of go out to work and do a big full-time job, but I do need pocket money for things like yarn, and if I want to go on the odd retreat and things like that, it's nice to have a bit of a backup of pocket money and not rely on Mr. B all the time, and just feel like you're contributing, really. So that's where I'm at. Is there anything else I needed to let you know? No, I don't think so. No more news. So yeah, what are you doing? Did you have a lovely Easter? We had a lovely one. We had all of the family here and it was lovely. Quite exhausting, but it was a really enjoyable day to get everybody together and everybody enjoyed the food. So that's a bonus. I will speak to you later. This is where I am with my new craft room. It's just a mess. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to fit everything in. Might have to get rid of some stuff. Yeah, lots of things need to find a home on there. Yeah, this here sewing machine on this big table. This part I've left for just designing and stuff. I need to put some more hooks on my wall, but I can't do that until I've decorated because it's stuck, it's messy, it's horrible. My little woolly cupboard is in the corner there. Everything on top of here. There's nowhere for the printer to go, so that's on there. I've got to find a home. There's a cupboard in there. Look, all the paint's come off. There's a cupboard in there that's got all Evelyn's clothes hanging up, so I don't really have that for storage. So I need to find somewhere to put my Big Shot Plus Sizzix machine. I've got my Cricut maker under there, which, don't know. I'll have to come up here somewhere because it needs to be near your laptop. But yeah, I'll make it work. People make much smaller spaces work for them, don't they? So I will make it work. It's just trying to figure out at the moment where everything's going, and everything is just thrown in here at the moment. So this is a right mess, and I cannot work and relax like that. So that's gonna need to be sorted out. A whole pair of curtains here. I thought that might be quite good for bag lining. It's actually, they're lined as well, but they're not very good because they shrunk in the wash. So all the lining, the lining's quite nice. There's the lining, like quite a thick cotton actually. So yeah, I can use them. They will come in handy for some lining. Yeah, so lots to do, and I can't get in and work until I know it's done, because I can't work in mess. That's under there. There's nothing under there, so maybe the Sizzix machine will go under there. Oh, it's quite heavy, this thing. Yeah, that can go under there. But I have to go careful because... Oh gosh, I'll do that in a minute. I've bashed myself so much today, and I'm just covered in bruises because of it. So I'm trying to go careful. This is my really old spare machine that my mum gave me. So that needs a home. Oh, I might try and find room in the wardrobe for that. I have to go under Evelyn's clothes, I think. And so then I will have this little table for cutting. Anyway, that's boring, isn't it, all that? So I'll leave it to it. But I don't know if I'm going to wallpaper this wall or wallpaper that wall. I don't know. I don't know yet. Either way, it's going to be hard now to decorate because I'm going to have to pull everything in to the centre of the room, one wall at a time. But I can do it. I just need the energy to do it. Good morning. It's Thursday, the 1st of May this morning, and I'm just going to the coffee shop to get some takeaway coffees for myself and Mum. But I just wanted to come on and say hello. And just to say that I will be putting together a vlog of some description. It might not be very long because there's not been much going on here other than housework, hospital visits, and what else have we done? Easter. There's a bit of Easter vloggage, but I'm sorry it's not huge. But I would need to put it out before I lose it because my phone is getting clogged up. Bilbo is here on the floor. You're right, darling. He's been a bit poorly. He's feeling better now. I'm trying to sort out all my yarn over there, look. so that he can go in the craft room upstairs. I've been busy with that. Bilbo's feeling much better, aren't you? So that's one less thing to worry about. He had a really poorly tummy. I don't know what happened. I think Mr. B was giving him too many naughties on Easter, to be honest. Not chocolate, obviously, but I don't know. I think maybe you had a bit too much chicken or something on the day. I was out in the kitchen feeding him, and I was too busy doing stuff, so I think he was just overindulged, but he had to go to the vets and get seen, and £100 later he had some special food, and I think I've said this. That's the trouble when you leave it so long before you vlog, you don't know what you've said. But yeah, you're feeling better now, aren't you? Got stinky breath. Oh. What's your teeth like? He doesn't like having his teeth brushed. If anybody can suggest any good ideas so that I can get him to brush his teeth without him making a big fuss, because he really doesn't let you. He's awful. Any kind of grooming or cleaning, he hates it. He's a pain. So yeah, if you've got any good suggestions for how I can get into his mouth properly to brush his teeth, do let me know. I've tried bribery, I've tried putting a little treat in front of him and think that doesn't really work for long. What are you doing? He's twerking on me now. Go on then, twerk. Oh, he's going to stop. That's typical, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, hopefully the next one will be better and I'll have a bit more to share. I've Buxton coming up. That's the 16th of May, so there'll be a bit to cover there. But yeah, what's the weather like with you? It is another boiling, scorching looking day outside this morning because it's only 9 o'clock, and the sun is split in the skies, and it's looking lovely. So might do a bit of gardening or something like that. Certainly needs it. It's just getting started. Once you get started, aren't you? It's just getting started, getting all your tools out and getting on with it. Have a lovely day. I'm not sure if I showed you my cross. I'm trying to show you without looking at my double chins. So this silver holy cross was gifted to me quite some years ago now by a very special priest that I had in Hampshire called Father Peter. And he was very special to me and played a big part in my life. And for the longest time it's not had a chain. The other chain got all knotted up and it looked a bit grubby looking. So for Easter, Mr. B got me a new chain. So it's one of those that you want to wear it because it's special to you, but you're frightened to wear it in case you lose it, a bit like my wine glasses at Christmas. But then if we didn't never wear these things, they'd just be in a jewellery box, not being loved. So I'm trying to wear it and not be nervous about losing it. Isn't it lovely? If you can see, it does have little groove bits on it. It's lovely. It will always be very special to me. Knitting progress. This was done during a whole afternoon's 6 hours wait in hospital appointment. This is a Bakery Bears pattern, loosely, and I say loosely because this was knitted in hospital over a long period of time when people were in and out for their appointments and they were chatting to me, and I didn't have a stitch counter or anything. So the pattern I will link here now because I can't remember it as I'm talking to you. But yeah, of course you will not be surprised to learn that it's a Bakery Bears one because I love all of her patterns. So this is a 20 stitch cuff, And yeah, I don't know how far I'm going to go on the leg. I like these quite long. So that's all I've been knitting on for those few hours. And my my shawl, I had to unpick a whole section because I didn't like the yarn, the way it was knitting up. It seemed a bit too loose. I think it must have been a different, I think maybe it was a free ply or something. Anyway, it didn't knit up very nice. So I've just unpicked all that. So yeah, I don't know if I like it anymore. Does that sound silly? I don't know. The jewelry's out. I've put it in my basket and I'm going to go back to it. Not sure. I don't know if it's because I was knitting on this when it was not a very good day. Yeah, and I don't know if that's putting me off because it's when I pick it up it's reminding me. I don't know, maybe I'll feel better about it when I come back to it, but that's the progress on that. You can see I've fallen out of love with it because I bung it back in the basket. But I might love it again. We'll see. I'm going to just leave it and come back to it. But yeah, I'm happy with that sock. See this because I still don't have an overhead doobry. It's on my list of things to get, but it's at the bottom of the list at the moment. So I'm just frying off some onion and garlic, and I've got 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. We'll put them in. Turn the heat on. Don't break. Oh, it has broken, look at that. I'm going to have to get the old-fashioned tin opener on there. So that's added to the garlic and onions. I'm just going to put a teaspoon of caster sugar in there. And then I'm going to cover that and let it simmer so that the sauce thickens a little. I'll just switch you around and show you. There we go. That's just simmering. So give that a stir and put its hat on and let that thicken up a bit. And then I'm going to add, it says mascarpone. Well, I don't have any. And they didn't have any at the local shop. So I've got some creamy soft cheese, which I think will be fine as a substitute. Now it says to fry off your chicken, but I've already got one thing on the hob and I hate frying stuff. So I'm going to pop this well-seasoned chicken just in the oven for a bit to do its thing. And that should be cooked by the time the sauce is getting thicker. My pasta is boiling away. That's almost done now. You don't want it to be too soft. You just want it to be in between these. So that's going to go off. My chicken is cooked. So I'm going to drain my pasta, add my chicken to this sauce, add the pasta to the sauce, and then I'm going to top it off with some mozzarella and some mature cheddar. And then I'm not ready to bake it yet, so it'll go in the oven a bit later, closer to tea time to bake. And I have got just some cheap garlic bread to go with it.
What's the film? Say something.
Voila. Come back with that hedgehog. Come back with it. I love that hedgehog. I love him. I love that hedgehog, Bilbo. I love him. I can see you by the washing. I can see you.